This bird was almost erased from Earth. In 1963, only 417 breeding pairs remained in the entire United States. Today, over 10,000. This is the comeback story of the most recognizable predator on the planet. The bald eagle. Not actually bald. The name comes from an Old English word, bald, meaning white. Wingspan, up to 8 feet. That's taller than an NBA player. Speed in a dive, 100 miles per hour. It doesn't just hunt, it steals. Benjamin Franklin called it a bird of bad moral character because it robs other birds mid-flight. He wanted the wild turkey as America's symbol instead. But here's what nobody talks about. Bald eagles can't smell their food at all. They hunt entirely by sight, with vision 8 times sharper than yours. They can spot a rabbit from 2 miles away. That's the bald eagle, iconic, powerful, a comeback legend. But there's an eagle that hunts wolves and deer, animals 10 times its own weight. Next, the eagle that rules Eurasia. Watch this. A 10-pound bird just knocked a 200-pound goat off a cliff. On purpose. This is not a monster. This is a golden eagle, and it's one of the most skilled hunters alive. Golden eagle, found on 5 continents, more than any other eagle. Wingspan, up to 7.5 feet. Talons grip with 750 pounds of pressure per square inch, stronger than a lion's bite. In Kazakhstan, hunters have trained them for over 4,000 years to take down foxes, wolves, and wild boar. But the golden eagle has a weakness. It mates for life. And if one dies, the survivor sometimes never hunts as effectively again. Scientists believe they experience something close to grief. A 10-pound apex predator, emotionally bonded, for life. That's the golden eagle. Ancient, powerful, loyal. But the next eagle on this list doesn't hunt on land at all. It hunts inside the rainforest canopy. And it's the closest thing to a flying dinosaur alive today. Next, the harpy eagle. People who see this bird for the first time think it's wearing a mask. It's not. This is a real animal, and it lives in your lifetime. The harpy eagle, the apex predator of the Amazon. Harpy eagle, largest eagle in the Western Hemisphere. Talons the size of grizzly bear claws, up to 4 inches long. It flies through dense jungle at 50 miles per hour, between trees without slowing down. Primary prey, monkeys and sloths, snatched from branches mid-move. It's so powerful, indigenous tribes of the Amazon believed it was a god in animal form. Here's the strange part. Harpy eagles raise 1 chick every 2 to 3 years. That's it, 1 offspring, every few years. Which means every single harpy eagle alive today is irreplaceable. And right now they're critically endangered, mostly because of deforestation. Every tree matters, literally. Harpy eagle, a living myth. But the next eagle hunts in a way no other bird does. It hunts at night. Next, the Philippine eagle, the rarest eagle on Earth. There are fewer than 800 of these alive. Killing one in the Philippines is punishable by 12 years in prison. It's the national symbol, it's endangered, and it might disappear within your lifetime. This is the Philippine eagle. Philippine eagle, also called the monkey-eating eagle, one of the largest, heaviest eagles on Earth. Found only on 4 islands in the Philippines, nowhere else on the planet. Wingspan up to 7 feet. Eyes can turn 90 degrees in the socket independently. It hunts flying lemurs, monkeys, large lizards, from above the forest canopy, diving at near-silent speed. What makes it truly unique? It has no natural predators. The only threat to the Philippine eagle is humans. Logging, poaching, mining. There are conservation teams of local Filipinos who protect nesting pairs, around the clock, year-round, volunteering because they believe losing this bird would mean losing part of their national identity. It's not just biology, it's culture on wings. Philippine eagle, impossibly rare, impossibly beautiful. But the next eagle doesn't need a forest. It lives where nothing else survives. Next, the martial eagle, king of the African savanna. Africa's largest eagle can break a human arm with 1 foot. It hunts monitor lizards, baboons, and small antelopes. It can spot prey from 3 miles away. And it is in serious trouble. The Martial Eagle. Martial Eagle, Africa's apex avian predator. Wingspan up to 6.2 feet. Weight up to 14 pounds. But pound for pound, the most powerful eagle on the continent. It circles thermals for hours, invisible to everything below, then drops in a near vertical dive faster than a car on a highway. Prey doesn't hear it coming. There is no second chance. But here's the contradiction. This ultimate predator is classified as vulnerable. Why? Because farmers shoot them. Martial eagles occasionally take small livestock, so they're poisoned, trapped, and shot across their range. The irony, by removing the martial eagle, farmers lose the only predator that controls the baboon population, which destroys far more crops than eagles ever did. Apex predators are ecosystems, not enemies. Martial eagle, misunderstood, majestic, and vanishing.